So that way you know what to do and how to practice with it. So I'm just gonna set my little camera up here. Because the biggest thing when working with a nervous dog, hey, Winnie, is learning how to work distance. So the distance is very important. That's all right.
Sorry, I didn't know.
No, that's okay. So right now, this is as far away from the bed as she wants to go. You can see she's already running away. So I don't want to. I am gonna get her closer to me, but you see, I don't want her being able to run back to the bed.
Yeah.
I don't want to get her too close and turn it on. You remember what we did last time, right? Where I worked her way up to it so she can go investigate it, right? I want to do a similar thing, except I have no expectation that she's going to wind up and go and sniff that thing while it's on. Mm-hmm. My dogs don't even want to do it. They hear the vacuum, I'm just going to go walk in my room, but they're relaxed in there.
Yeah.
That's what I want to achieve with her.
So, I moved this around a lot. And
Perfect. She's already doing better with it.
Definitely, she was had her whole nose in the tube. And then I'm like, oh God, I don't want her to chew the hose.
Yeah, she's too confident now. So go ahead and just turn it on for me real quick. And when you do this, if you want to bring it over to where you can keep an eye on her, I'm going to show you when to turn it on and when to turn it off.
Okay. So I can see.
Yep. So go ahead and just turn it on. You can see I'm standing here. I'm not going to move the leash at all. There we go. Just keep it on for a second. Showing some avoidance, but it's not terrible. She's not running away. A little bit of stress. Stress is okay. Go ahead and turn it off. So I'm going to wait for that to die down. I'm going to walk her up to it. There it is.
Well, she knows how to hide.
Yep, and that's just what I want to work on. So you see, I'm not dragging her through this. She is working with me. There you go. So right now the leash is loose. This is what I want. It's not dragging her through. It's helping her out. As soon as I feel a ton of resistance, I'm going to stop there. It's not about forcing her through this. I just want to get her to where she can feel comfortable around it. You see? Mm-hmm. So right now her tail's wagging, but it's a nervous tail wag, all right? This might be a common tail wag she does with a lot of people. So it's down, but it's moving. So she's like, okay, a little excited, a little nervous. What I want to wait for is just a little bit more confidence out of her, and then I'm going to walk her away, and we're going to do it again. And every time I practice this, she's going to get better at it, and it's going to get easier and easier.
Well, she's looking at me for...
I don't want that. Yep, and this is a perfect time. We don't react to it.
She's hiding. She always picked me to hide.
Well, yeah. She's getting closer to her pack. You know, there's strength in numbers. Winnie, come here. Just going to turn her little body around. Almost there. Almost there. It's going to be easier from there. It is. Okay, go ahead and turn it on. Now a lot more curiosity. Still stressed, but not showing as much avoidance. She's even trying to investigate it right now. So go ahead and turn it off. So I don't want to turn it off when she's trying to bolt away. If she's too nervous, I don't want to turn it off. If you turn it on and she's just kind of hanging out, just let her ride for a little bit and then turn it off. When it goes off and it dies down, it's going to be a lot easier with you because she trusts you. She doesn't trust me. So once it's off, I'm going to walk her up. And every time, you see how this time, now she's getting even closer to it. So every time I do this, it's going to get easier and easier. But there might be a time where you walk her up and she just decides, I really don't want to do this. Okay, we're not going to do it then. We're just going to work from this distance. So maybe you walk up to the chair and she really hits the brakes at the chair. Okay, we'll work from the chair then. So then you do the same thing again because you don't want to end it with her being too afraid. So now, Winnie, let's go. Come here. Good girl. Nice little try away. Nope, we're not going back to your bed. Back over here. All right. Go ahead and turn it on. You see how we're closer this time, right? So yawning, sign of stress, little nervous tail wag, moving the head around. But stress is okay. Stress is a part of life. It's how she learns to work through stress that's important. So if I coddled her, she would never get past the stressful point. So turn it off. Wait for it to fully die down because that noise, the resonating noise, they can hear a lot better than us, might be freaking her out. So now, I'm going to walk up again. We'll see how much easier it is this time. She didn't try to hide behind the chair that time.
How do you think she's doing?
She's doing great. And she's already skipping the pattern. So before she investigated and tried to jump on you. Now I don't even care about that. I'm going to go straight to jumping on you. Ooh, this is exactly what I want. When she disengages from the vacuum, I'm going to bring her away. It's important we don't turn it on or bring her away when she's checking it out.
Oh, okay.
I want her, just like with people and just like we did when we first brought the vacuum out, I want her to feel comfortable enough to go up on her own, you see? Now she doesn't want to come away. So I'm going to do it one more time, and then I'm going to have you try.
Okay.
So go ahead and just turn it on now. Luckily, you have a very quiet vacuum.
It is kind of quiet.
Yeah. A lot of the ones I use are a lot louder, so this is a good one to start with.
Or maybe it's the big pieces that she's afraid of.
Who knows? I don't try to rationalize Doc's fear. And,
Because when I go outside raking, she'll bark at the rake.
yeah, that's common too. Dogs do that with like mopping and stuff, so we can work with that as well. That's another form of stemming more from the fearful side, but more confident on the fearful side because she's not barking at this. So, see how her head's turned away. I'm just going to wait for it to come back. So this is avoidance, which is okay. She's not running away. Turn it off. I want to turn it off when she's just hanging out, you know? Okay. Now, let's do this one last time. So she tries to hide behind. Yep, well, she tried to go take a little take in there. So goes, what? Hey, it's a vacuum. I get it. There's a vacuum here. It doesn't really matter. We've been doing this already 3 to 4 times. I don't know what to do.